Fine. Now, today, in this moment, is going to start the part that gets more complicated. This is a low-code, no-code course, but low-code doesn't mean nothing of code. We need a little bit of code. And unfortunately, this is the moment. Or fortunately, because to be honest, I recommend you that you need to, the more coding skills you have, the easier will be to use all these tools. And now we need to start applying logic to this application. Like, for example, what happens when I click in the heart? Now, visually, it's happening something, but nothing is happening on the back end, on the database, and we need to control all of this. And Flutterflow, here it starts to be a bit short, because there is a section in the called functions that we will see later, custom functions, where we could add some logic. Okay, we could add some logic with a language called Dart, which, to be honest, I'm not very familiar with. Like, the language I work with, it's TypeScript, JavaScript, and even though we could do it here, the result it's a bit disappointing and complicated to manage. So the best way I find to continue this is by developing some backend that performs the logic behind. I think there is no other way. Possibly we could achieve similar results developing putting the logics in the custom functions, but I think it's better the way we will do it. So I'm working with Windows 10. Windows 10, but what I'm going to do now should work also for Mac and Linux. Okay. What I want you to do now is go to Google. Okay, go to Google and put Visual Studio Code download. And you click on the first link. This will take you to this screen, and you have to download this program. This program is a code editor for programming, okay? And so if you have Windows, click on Windows. If you have Mac, click on Mac. And the process, it's well, you download it now, and you click next. You get downloaded a executable, and you will be okay. I'm not going to do this because I have it already. You say agree, next, install. Okay, you click install. I'm not going to do that. But once you have that installed, when you come here, and you should find this program, Visual Studio Code. Okay? If you click, this is the program, Visual Studio Code. It's a code editor. Don't be scared, because we will not program a lot, and I will guide you through. I will give you the source code, okay? And so it will not be the end of the world. And anyway, I strongly recommend you, advise you, please learn a little bit, at least a minimum of programming. Otherwise, the developing tools, developing any app more like kind of functional will be much harder without having absolutely any coding skills. But anyway, you should see this program, okay? This is the first tool that we need. Second tool that we need, Node.js. Come here and you write Node.js. Node.js is JavaScript on the back end. You click on Node.js and you download the version on the left, not the one in the right, the LTS, like last time. LTS, I don't remember now, but basically it's the stable. Yeah, last stable release or something like that. In my case, it's 18.16. I'm in the 19th of April of 2023. But remember, whatever you have on the left, click on there, and you click, and you download it. Okay. Again, it's a very straightforward process. of next, 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 and leave all the defaults. All the defaults, leave them as they are presented. Don't change anything, just next, next, yes, accept, accept. Okay, you will get something like this, and next, next, next. Right? Once you have this installed, okay, next, I accept the terms and agreement, next, where it's going to be, next, next, and I will not click here because then the installation would start and I have it already installed, and so I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do that. Okay, once you have done these two installations, you should, in order to make sure that everything was successfully installed, first of all, you need to be able to open this program, Visual Studio Code, okay? That you will find it here, Visual Studio Code. And you need to come here and write CMD, okay, CMD, or Windows PowerShell, I don't mind. Both of them are okay. And in Mac, you should open the terminal, and Linux also the terminal, and you should write Node-V. Node-V, and enter. Node space -V. If you see a number here, your installation of Node was successful. If you don't see a number, shut down your computer and restart it, because sometimes you need to restart the computer. You come back here, Node-V, okay, and if you see a number, everything is correct.